Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. It is Sunday night. Sunday night is our regular, every Sunday night we do this, market watch. We watch the precious metal prices open up in Asia. Yes, indeed, and that's what we are going to be doing right now. And so let me first get to where I can see you. Let's see if we can get this thing to open up here. See who's with us tonight. All right, very good crowd. We've got the Global Warmer is here tonight. Nice. Good to see you, Global Warmer. JK Pioneer is here. Welcome, JK. We've got iReview. Liquid Electrum is here. TJF. FST Car. Eric Grimes. Coin Roll Fishing. Oh, that guy. C4T. Rick Roman. Gold Chick is here, as well as David Williams from Australia. Welcome. Good morning. And JM Bullion is here, as well as Ghost in Plain Sight. Good crowd. Thank you, guys. Some of you were here last night as well, too. Liquid Electrum is right and rare and ready to go. It is time. $4.99. He's kicking me in the butt. Let's get this thing happening, because the markets indeed are open, and they are showing positive movement. Fairly substantial. Well, for gold, $1.40, it's a little bit of a move. Silver's up 2 cents out of the starting gate. So there we go. Could this be a slight rebound, a correction from the drops that we saw in previous days? We're beginning of the late summer slump, as I had talked about. I'm still thinking we may see the prices, kind of lag a bit here. But hey, who knows? We'll see. Anything can happen in these Sunday night market watches. As far as the actual price movements that we've seen in the past 6 months or so, it's not been all that exciting, but it has seen some movements nonetheless. Thank you. Tucson Bubba is here. Thank you, sir. So thank you, Liquid Election, for your super chat, and thank you, Tucson Bubba, for yours. Let's get a coffee slurp in for Tucson Bubba to make this happen. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Very good. Thank you, guys. All right, nice. Thank you so much, Chris Phipps, for being here and listening in. We've got Jamie Foxx here as well. And yes, indeed. All right, look at that. And CCT is 40. He just turned 40. A channel member for 40 months. One of the longest serving, consistent, definitely the most consistent. Thank you, Cybercurrent Twitcher. You are the man. All right, we are live, Silver Lunatic. And I appreciate you guys all being here. So there's where the markets are right now. And we're going to be moving back and forth. Now, it shows platinum and palladium moving too. I don't know if palladium is down. Platinum is down 16. Let's see. Nope. It's but palladium did move up a little bit, though. Yes, indeed. All right, Joe Biden. All right. Thank you, Mr. Biden. An honorary citizen for 6 months. Thank you. All right. Still, that's good. I appreciate that very, very much. As we march on through, gold and silver ratio is at 83.74. So while we do these market watches, we kind of go back and forth. We chat with you guys here in the chat, but we also go and check out some of your comments as well, too. Now, I did mention here in this video about the Chinese gold. I think I've mentioned this before, that I don't like to buy the newer stuff and only on the secondary market, but Donald doesn't buy Chinese gold or silver. Trust them to be real. Well, you can easily test them, but anyways, if they are stocking gold, why are they making coins for? Well, because they make money on those coins and they sell them to the to Chinese and to everybody else. Yes, indeed, they sure are. The amount of bullion that used for that, gold that's used for that, is much less than the amount that they hold in central banks. And D Glass, 3 months, Victor for the Salvation Nation. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And good to see Hoosier Stacker is here. Welcome, Hoosier Stacker. Good to see you, my brother. Welcome, my friend. Good to see Aussie Girl. And we've got Monique King is here. We've missed Monique. Welcome. Glad you're back with us. Good to see you. Jigsaw Jazz. Been a while since we've seen you, too. Good to see you. All right, we've got Donald Pearson says here, when was the last time the USA bought gold? 1930s. It's been a long time. A very long time. It's holding steady at 8,100 tons. I don't think that we have any gold left. I think it's all been sold off. A lot of people think that because we've not had a really transparent audit of the gold reserves. So I can understand why people would think that. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Neil Farrar is here. We've got Rocky Superstar is with us. Good to see you, Rocky. JM Unleashed is here, too. Thank you guys for joining us tonight as we press on here. through this thing. Oh, look at that. And the global warmer has been a member for 26 months as a representative. Thank you, brother. Very good. All right, there you go. Let's see here. And let's get over here to Yasma says here, when we see other currencies versus gold like yen, Lebanese, Egyptian dinar, looks like we are lucky to buy gold because those currencies have much more depreciation than the dollar versus gold. That's exactly right. Gold is at record highs in many other currencies around the world. You're exactly right about that. Oh man, Nick is here. Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, how much SHTF emergency gold should we have? 3 ounces. That's a good question. I would honestly say, Nick, I want to point you in a direction of a playlist I've done called Silver and SHTF. And there's a reason why I'm answering that question with silver instead of gold for SHTF scenarios. But an SHTF scenario, depending on how long it lasts, that's where you start to reform literally communities and local governments. I'm not talking about like county government. I'm talking about an organized elected body, a representative body for the people that are in your community. And from such a case, gold could play a part for bigger purchases. And I would say probably 3 ounces is probably pretty good. Anywhere between 3 and 5 ounces. I don't think I would do anything less than 2 ounces. All right. Very good. So there you go. I hope that answers that question. But I hope you will check that series out called Silver and SHTF. Zardal says, no comments algorithm. Thank you for this algorithm. It means a lot. I appreciate that. This video did not do very well. Probably should have titled it differently. I don't know. But kind of like the formulaic equation there about de-dollarization and what that results in. Rugi7777 says, de-dollarization doesn't mean the complete removal of the dollar. That's right. It's just a steady direction in that flow. But if other countries can get the percentage is down while our debt keeps going up, unfortunately, they will win. Yep, that's true. That's right. Very, very true. Okay, let's see here. And, oh yeah, no problem, Nick. Thank you for the question. As we press on here, let's see here. Roger says, USSA, United Socialist States of America. That does seem like where we're headed, doesn't it? It's insane. Never thought we'd get to this level, but here we are. It also de-dollarized. CBDC is de-dollarization as no wheelbarrow full of money to buy a loaf of bread for trillions. Just a finger CBDC, stealth hyperinflation will go to elites, politicians, the government, military, industrial complex. Make it a lot easier for them, not for us, that's for sure. All right, very good. Thank you, Azuki Play Metals. Glad you're with us. Not working tonight, I appreciate it. We're going to answer one more comment, then we're going to get back over here to the markets and see what they're doing. We've got gold, or upscale flipping says, got a question on a 10th ounce gold. How many grams is that? It's 3.11. 3.11 grams. Cemetery shop. Let's do this one, then we'll get to the markets here. The markets will definitely be there no matter what. He says here, I'd love to see a full re-dollarization in gold dollars. One gold dollar equal 1/50th of an American gold eagle. In gold backs, it would equal 20 gold backs. The value of such would be measured against the purchase power of 1 ounce of gold rather than vaulting gold against a dollar. Gold backs in a bank can be traded at a point of purchase electronically, just like dollars. Imagine the added value of using gold as a direct currency would quickly outweigh the uncertainty of a new system, for sure. Adding gold's value in the place of the dollar's inherently weak nature would be an immediate hit. That would be something else. It would shock the system, that's for sure. It would also constrain us, which the powers that be do not want that to happen. But I definitely think that would be neat, and I would be all for it. All right, let's take a look here at the markets again. Appreciate you guys being here as we press on. The Asian markets are open, and looks like gold is now pulled back from its earlier gains. It's now only up 0.01%, up 1 dime. Silver is moved up 0.02%. That's fractions of a cent, not showing kind of any movement at all there. But yeah, fractions of a cent move for silver. Platinum is down 2 now, and palladium is up is down $1. So platinum is now $8.98, below 900. To me, that's a steal. It's crazy. And gold to silver ratio is at 83.75. It's pretty crazy. Tracy Norman, why is the ratio staying so far apart? It's because of silver as an industrial metal. Silver is largely seen as an industrial metal these days. Some people say it's price suppression, but I do think there's market watching forces that are very powerful involved. And silver is seen as a commodity. And you also have to understand that gold has been accumulated at a record pace in 2022. And really, in 2023, they're stacking a lot of it too for central banks around the world. So because gold is treasured and silver is consumed, or the demand for silver's consumption has fallen somewhat in some aspects, in some areas because of supply chain issues, even though that demand is projected to be up this year, and that there's going to be a deficit, a shortage of silver for those uses, that is why the ratio is so high. All right, let's see here. Let's press forward here. And let's see. Okay, did you just become bearish on silver? No, not really. I don't know how you got that in this video, but no, I'm not bearish on silver. Hello, Cemetery Shop. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. And let's see here. Victor Hasselblad says here in this video, he says, picked up today 1/10 ounce gold buffalo 2008, of course, for $525, PR69 grade, and 1/4 ounce gold buffalo 2008 for $1275. Now looking for the half ounce. Yeah, that's quite a set to put together if you can get it. I saw one of those slabbed, all 4 coins together. Pretty wild. Very pricey, but yeah. All right. Very good. Let's move forward here. We have got Hate Hypocrisy says, just remember, the Fed works against gold, especially at this point. They will suppress gold as much as possible unless war breaks out. Yeah. And even then, makes you wonder how much it's going to go up. But yeah, the Fed definitely wants to keep it down. That's for sure. David Carlisle is here. Snakebite is here. Rocky Superstar is still here. Appreciate you guys exploring with us like Blue is. Thank you, Blue, for being here. Progressive Gold Bug says the following here. Before we get to Progressive Gold Bug, Mike Herrera just chimed in here with a shotgun blast across the bow of 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you sending those. Immediately they are being gifted out to members of the community. You can see here. Very kind. Hopefully, if you are here and you got a gift membership, thank Mike Herrera for that. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. All right, now, on Progressive Gold Bug. Sal's years of stacking gold will fortunately more than offset his personal losses in silver. Silver is the biblical metal of betrayal. Covet silver as did Jesus, and ye shall suffer financial damnation. Get right, get gold. I hear you. A lot of people, I can understand some would say that. I do slightly disagree with some of that. I mean, I do like to have a balance. It just depends on when and how you buy silver. You got to be a little bit more strategic with silver buying in order for it to work. And I have a video coming about that soon. Hope you will check out. Hopefully the algorithm will pick it up and more people will be exposed to it. But very good. Yeah, the gift membership bomb starting early tonight. Thank you again, Mike Herrera, for those. Very kind of you indeed. And thanks for the super chats early as well, too. From Liquid Electrum and Tucson Bubba. All right, Richard Metcalf says here the following. Almost traded silver for gold when the ratio dropped temporarily at 78-1. I thought it was a horrible idea with the ratio up around 84-1. I wonder now holding the silver and saving for an ounce of gold is a better strategy. Yep, because you have to think about too, you lose. You never really get, it's very rare that you're going to realize the actual ounce for ounce trade. Because if you're going to do it at a bullion dealer, they're going to get it at that. And you have to understand that the price you pay for that silver, including premiums, is much higher than that of gold. So keep that in mind as well, too, as you calculate that strategic move. Let's do one more, then we'll check the markets again. This is the video, banks closing coin shop accounts, and a bold solution. has been proposed here by a member of the community. It says, but really, you would be subject to regulation still. Anytime you have people and money, there has to be rules and laws. Sadly, that is the way it is. And it has to be. The problem is real. Criminals love cash, gold and silver too. That's true. It's about over-regulation, and which is what we're seeing with some of these cases today. But yep, I agree. It's got to be some rules, but anyways. But it's about being reasonable with those rules. And I think that's kind of the point of all this. All right, very good. Thank you, guys. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. Now we are seeing a movement. Gold is, it was up 20 cents. Now it's now just up 10 cents again. So we saw an example we have not seen in a little while where the markets kind of snap in one direction or another fairly radically in comparison for the rest of the night. And then they kind of snap back a little bit. And in this case, we're seeing that silver is only up 1 red cent and gold is up 10 cents. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Rocky Superstar. We talked about that last night, I think, as well. I think somebody else mentioned that, and I think it's abhorrent. But it does not surprise me, given that New Mexico is kind of a blue state. But I mentioned yesterday about that, Rocky, that this is a conservative estimate. That there are, between local, state, and federal, there's well over 20,000 gun laws on the books, and every single one of them are unconstitutional. Yep, it's crazy. And this just is another one. I hope it will be challenged in the courts and stricken down for New Mexicans. All right. Movie Snob says, stackers, seasoned stackers. Do you wish you had more gold now or more silver? Sal, would you have stacked more gold or silver if you could start again? That's actually a very good question. I probably would have stacked more gold in hindsight. You know, but you know, hindsight's always 20/20, and the thing is you know, it is what it is, and I'm working to try to go more heavy on gold than silver. But I believe in both metals, but I do think that given silver's kind of performance compared to gold's over the course of years, I probably would have bought more gold. All right. And let's see here. A Mudvayne says, technically gold is as old as Earth, so older than thousands of years. Well, Mudvayne, yeah, when I mentioned that thousands of years, I'm talking about recognized as humans for something of value. I know it's been in existence for a lot longer than that, but that's right. It's about being utilized as something of value. All right, very good. Let's see here. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Silver Days XRP is here. And D-Glass is here as well. Good to see you. Snakebite is joining us. Glad you guys are with me tonight. Got a good crowd here as we continue to monitor the markets. And that's what we're going to do here on this channel, on this live stream. We also, in between, we answer comments. So we're going to do one more comment, then we're going to go back to the markets and see what's happening there. And let's see here. China has less than 1/3 gold reserves in the United States. The reserves of gold are about 3.9% of their total foreign exchange reserve. They don't get why people talk this up so much. I really don't get why people talk this up so much. I did not know. Oh, yeah, China has 1/3 of the gold. Yeah, that's right. They don't have nearly as much. That's true. Yeah, probably so. Would not be surprised. In Albuquerque, see the crime rate go up. Fed might be in here. Fed watch. We Fed never. Exactly. We'll be careful with that. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on a second. I'm going to try something here. A typical pull here. What do you guys think? Strictly silver. Just kind of curious to think where you guys are thinking silver's going to end up by this Friday. Do you think we're going to continue to see it low, fall about the same, or do you think we'll see it kind of break out? We'll find out. We'll see here. All right. The Corey Banauf says here about this differences. This is a pretty interesting video about the differences of these gold coins. Will surprise you. I do agree with your assessment in part. However, I would also like to offer some of my own opinion as a food for thought. With numismatic coins, mintage is extremely important, but you already know that. What I think is the uncrowned version will be the most expensive version for the sole and simple fact that the mintage of him uncrowned will not increase, and it is already small to begin with. I do plan on purchasing the uncrowned ones if my local coin shop has them in stock in hopes that I am right. However, I'm sure that if I do purchase them, none of them will increase significantly enough, but the silver is still silver, and it's a cool fact from history. That's right. Yep, exactly. I agree. Oh, yeah. And let's see here. Harry Zero says, people who promote gold as a medium of exchange appear to forget a very important emotion. Once you feel secure for possessing the yellow metal, exchanging it for another asset, it has to be for an exceptional reason. Yep, that's true. There is something to be said for that. How will that work out? I don't know. We'll see. I guess the same issue when you go to sell. So we'll find out. All right. Thank you guys for participating in the poll here. And I appreciate those who have thumbed this live stream up as well, too. And thank you all for joining me here as we take a look at the markets now. Again, look at this. A little bit of a dramatic shift. Now the metals are down across the board. That's right. We went from being up a little bit slightly to being down slightly, where gold is down 50 cents now. 50-cent drop for gold. Here in the Asian markets, we're looking in Shanghai and Hong Kong. And silver is down as well, a fraction of a cent, down 0.02%. And platinum is down 1. Palladium is down $4 now. Crazy. Hello, 79. Welcome. Good to see Richard Hickson. We've got Aussie Girl joining us. Welcome. Thanks for being here, Aussie Girl. So there's where the markets are right now. They're down across the board slightly. Red Crawler participating in the poll and thinks it's going to be down this week. Thank you guys for participating there. Oh, yeah. I'll leave that poll up for a while, and let's get back to the markets. It's crazy how quickly things are kind of turning around. Now the metals are kind of dropping a little bit tonight. And Pablo T. Brave chimes in here on this. Let me get over here where we can make this happen. He says the following. The BRICS nations hate the USA and dollar, but they also hate each other. This will hinder them. They claim each is equal, but the fact that 85% of all the GDP is with China and India will also cause tension when there is disagreement. That's true. Yep, and I do think they get along better with each other. I don't think they necessarily hate each other, or they wouldn't be in cahoots. They would not be there. I don't think we'd see them join up if they hated each other. But I digress. All right, very good. Stephen Graffam. Welcome, Stephen Graffam. Good to see you. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Welcome. Let's see here. And we've got Robbie Robson. Says, interesting to note that the Queen Elizabeth II coin is dated 2023. As I mentioned that in the video, why that was the case. When she died in 2022, I think that these coins were minted prior to her death. They were. That's exactly what I mentioned in the video. Royal Mint issued them anyway, so that they did not lose money on having to melt them down. After she died, they just created a marketing opportunity to sell 2023 coins with Charles III and thereon. It's economics. See? Yep, that's right. True that. All right. Very, very good. We've got Hell Knight says, they don't want people to have any silver and gold by the time CBDC is fully introduced. It's also a good idea not to showcase your metals anymore in your videos. Government is paying attention, and they know how much silver and gold you have. Yep, considering I have full gold and silver stack videos, but the thing is they can be lost very easily in a boating accident. You know what I mean? So anyways, all right. As we slurp our way through this live stream, we have been sanitized by the bourbon pump from Tucson Bubba. Bosnian Stacker, are we live? I guess not, but still thumbs up. This is not a regularly scheduled live event. We had fun with that one. Zardaw is chiming on this video with some algorithmic emoticons and a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Glad you guys are with us tonight. And we've got James Real says, after seeing your gold vid, I seriously thought about you adopting me. All right, there you go. Adoption option. Good for them. Nice video. This is he watched some of the older videos of Russia and Iran working together on a gold standard. Something that I talked about. Of course, I don't know that it went too far. I haven't heard anything more about it since then. Ontario, the differences between these three gold coins. Interesting information. Nice coins. Thank you, Ontario. Appreciate that. Nan Double X is here. Size 9 is here. Welcome, guys. Glad you guys are with us tonight. I appreciate every one of you being here. Let's look at these markets again. Now, gold is down 90 cents. It was like $1 and change up at the beginning of this video, of this live stream. Now it's down almost $1, down 90 cents. Silver is hanging loose there, hanging in there, down a fraction of a cent. Platinum down 1, palladium down 4. Welcome, Gold Chick. Good to see you. Paul Zarbo is here. Good to see you guys. All right. Yes, indeed. All right, that's right, Homestead Aquarius. I agree. Take them out there fishing with you. All right, very good. And let's see here. Let's get back to the markets. We've got Round and Shine, he says. Anyone else not trust digital safes in general? I'll stick with mechanical. Yep, I'm with you on that one. Mechanical safes. All right. Very good. Good to see Mark Razor. Welcome, Mark. Good to see you. Jamie Erickson is here. Count Derpala is here as well, too. And good to see Lassie Farm. Thank you, Lassie Farm, for popping in. And LTD Silverworks says the following here. You are awesome working a full-time job and producing 2 or 3 videos per day and collecting many rare and vintage coins and still taking time in the community for other fledgling channels. Thank you, sir, for all you do. Nice adds to your already unparalleled collection. Well, thank you, LTD Silverworks. I appreciate that so much, and you're very kind, and thank you so much for taking your time to be here and watch as well, too. So very much appreciated. All right. Let's see here. PMs are next to my Glock 22. No need for a safe. Well, Red Crawler, I would still think it's a good idea to get a safe just in case you leave the house and somebody breaks in. Yes, indeed. But I think it's good to have a safe and multiple layers of protection, as I talked about in my video called Full Gold Stack and How to Protect Your Stack. All right. Robert M. 8380 says, Royal Mint always makes nice designs compared to the U.S. Mint. Yes, indeed, they sure do. And Zardaw says, RCM effigy, not, doesn't like it, buying it, not buying it. Sorry. Thank you, sir. Yep, and you're not a big fan? Okay. Don't blame you. I'm a big fan. And thank you, Broke Stacker. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for popping in tonight. Broke Stacker is here. All right, so Harrison County Studio. You believe silver is too bulky? Check our perspective before you make that judgment call. I would suggest price discovery throughout all the markets from milk to a gallon of gasoline. 8 all grossly distorted, or all grossly distorted. Yeah. Well, the thing is it is too bulky if you have a lot of it. And compared to gold, it definitely is too bulky. There's no question about it. And now if you only have 10 ounces or 20 ounces or even just 100 ounces, well, it may not be too bulky for you, but wait till you start to accumulate some more and we'll see. Oh, wow. Jamie Erickson. Thank you so much, Jamie, for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. And let's see here. All right. Yeah. Very nice of you guys. All right, let's see here. Let's go up to the next comment and we'll check the markets again. This is the Market Watch after all. Thank you guys for joining me. What we do this every Sunday night. We watch the markets as they open up. And he says the following. Historically, the dollar reached 160 plus, but there are other factors that will drive gold up or down. Last week, I predicted we would have a bad week. Buckle up. It's going to be pretty bad. Gold, 1905. Silver, 2230. Platinum will rebound a bit with palladium. Well, interesting. All right. Well, thank you for your prediction for this week. We'll find out and see if it's true. So gold did, the dollar did reach up to 160. We'll find out. All right. Oh, thank you. Ghost in Plain Sight has brought Jamie Erickson here. And thank you for doing that, Ghost in Plain Sight. And thank you again, Jamie Erickson, for popping in tonight. Ghost in Plain Sight's a great guy. So thank you for popping in. Very cool. Gold Maple is here. Welcome, Gold Maple. Good to see you. We've got Suri Afar says, as we explore keeping on stacking with your best information, Sal. Thank you. This is the video I posted this morning. This is another one of those legacy videos that I thought would do much better than it did. I've never actually done a video. I've been asked several times about it, about gold bars versus coins. Which one should you buy? And I decided to wait until channel got a little bit more popular before doing this video. I'm thinking that the video would get a lot of views and be shared with a lot of people. And it didn't work out that way. This video tanked. So if you've not seen this video, I hope you will take the time to check it out. There's a lot of good information in there. It really is kind of the ultimate guide. I go through every little conceivable notion about each one of those, the benefits, the pros and cons of stacking them. So I hope you guys will check it out, especially if you're a new stacker, coins or bars. And Silver Honda says the following, and then we'll check the markets. Let me get over here. He says here that happy 40th birthday to Southernmost Buoy. Okay, yeah, we read that yesterday. Got his picture taken there, but thank you for your comment. And let's see here. Very good. Let's see. I tell you what, if you're in here, there's a good crowd here tonight. Press the number 79. Type the number 79 if you've not seen this video that I posted this morning, gold bars versus coins. Press the number 79 if you've not seen it. I'm kind of curious because the algorithm did not push this thing out. Silver Wolverine, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you. Bob Thompson says, many bars are coins, square, but nonetheless considered a coin. That's right. I talk a little bit about that in this video too, about coin bars. That's exactly right. All right, here we go. Thank you, guys. A lot of people have not seen it. Yeah, that's just it. It did not go out in the notifications. A lot of people have not seen this video. I hope you will check it out. Wow, there's a lot of people that have not seen this video. Thank you for letting me know. Man, so I hope every one of you that pressed 79 will go back and watch this. There's a lot of good information in here. I posted it this morning. It just goes to show you the algorithm is really, it's hit or miss, and it's mostly miss for me. Thank you guys for your feedback on that. I appreciate that. Brian Kerr, not birth and death of the queen, it's the queen's reign. She became queen in 1952. I know all that. I don't understand what this comment is about. Not birth and death of the queen. It is about the... okay, I see what you're saying. That's right. The dates that were the double-dated coins. Now I see what now I know what you're saying. That's right. It is about the queen's reign. You're right. She was born in 1926. Thank you. That's right. I misspoke there. Good to see Stephanie. Welcome. Good to see you. Tank this. Oh, man, thank you, Hooser. He says, tank this. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Hooser Stacker. He says, tank this. Good to see Gypsy Wolves is here. Welcome. And Chris is here. Silver Days XRP. Appreciate you guys. All right. And back to this video, gold bars versus coins. And if you guys don't mind sharing it as well, that would be a big help. I appreciate that. THS has I love coins and rounds, no matter the precious metal round cylindrical slices, just feel natural in the hand. Yeah, I understand, and I'm with you on that. I kind of like that as well too. And all right, gold bars versus coins. If you guys check it out. And whoa, thank you, Jamie Erickson. Well, Jimmy Erickson just became a new subscriber and has just become a representative to the Salivation Nation. Wow. All in the same day. I am honored and humbled. Thank you so much for that. Very kind. Oh, is Hoosier in Hawaii? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, the Prince stacking video. I think you'll get a kick out of that, Red Crawler. Thank you so much. And very, very kind of you. And thank you, Jamie Erickson. That's very nice. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it very, very much. All right, now, let's see here. We have got BALT2TK. I think I'm hoping I'm saying that. It says gold bars are by far the easiest and most counterfeited form of precious metals bullion. Very hard to sell to the point that even my LCS, who moves a ton of bullion, avoids them. Yeah, I can definitely see how some would do if they don't have the proper testing equipment. They may not even want to bother with that. I do talk about that very subject in the video, but yes, you're right. Whoa, Rocky Superstar has just dropped a massive shotgun blast across the bow of 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, Rocky Superstar. Whoa, very kind of you to do that. Very, very cool. Magic Micah is here. Nice. Thank you. Very good. Oh, man. Oh, thank you so much. So Jamie Erickson says, I do what I can for good channels. If Ghost recommends a channel, I'll for sure become a member and subscriber. Well, thank you, Jamie. And thank you again to Ghost in Plain Sight. All right, 66 Sam. All right, they go Blackmore Page or Iomi. Oh, man. I'm going to probably have to say, because I like the heavier edge of metal. I don't know. I think I'm probably Blackmore, Richie Blackmore, now that I really think about it. Richie Blackmore, because it's got the technical prowess, but still pretty heavy. All right. All right, let's take a look at the markets now, shall we? We've been there long enough. Look at this. Okay, so the gold is now down 60 cents to 1919, which, by the way, 1919 is the name of a Motorhead album. It's also the year that J. Edgar Hoover, not J. Edgar Allan Poe, but J. Edgar Hoover joined the FBI, or the investigation unit. It wasn't called the FBI back then, but yes, indeed. And silver is down 2 cents to $23.01, barely hanging on to $23 an ounce now. Silver is. Platinum is down. We're looking at New York. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Okay. All right, here we go. Now we're in the right spot. Sorry about that. All right, here is the prices now. Gold is down now only 20 cents, still at 1919 though. Silver is now actually up 2 cents. Wow. Silver is actually up, narrowing the ratio to 83.67. Crazy. All right, very good. Jimmy Smith, all right, thank you. Good to see you. I'm so sorry about the flooding that occurred. A lot of repairs finished and all like new. That's good to hear. I'm sorry you had to go through that though. So good to see you. All right, very, very good. Silver up 2 cents. Gold down 20 cents. There it is. All right. Salivate metal. That's right. That's right, Silver Wolverine. Okay, so there we go. We got that out of the way. Cheeseman says, I read that there's tax issues with the bars versus coins, especially sovereign ones, if you want to sell. Yes, especially in your country, there could be, depending on the laws of your state or country, because they're not coins, considered bullion, then they might tax them. Yes, indeed. And a lot of you, again, had not seen this video, and I appreciate the feedback of you guys letting me know that you did know. Hope you will check it out after this live stream is over. Our best gold in any form is a good buy. That's right. There you go. Coins are easier to resell. That's right, Eric Grimes. True that. True that. And let's see here. We've got Brian Kerr, 4512, on this big difference video. Says, I have 5 Queen's Reign and 3 King Charles silver coins. The Britannias are awesome coins and cheaper. Yes, that's right. They are nice and they're definitely cheaper. Very good. Good buys on that. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate that. A lot of good folks also filling out the poll that I have here inside the chat. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for the thumbs up as well. And Jeff Nelson says, Nice video packed with knowledge. Everybody should visit their local coin shows for lowest premiums. Yeah, the coin shows, you can find some pretty good deals out there as well when you shop around. Often you can negotiate lower prices, plus a very large selection from dealers. Yesterday, I purchased a 2013 Gold Buffalo for 7% premium, no taxes, and a great deal. Congratulations, Jeff Nelson. A great buy, yes indeed. Oh yeah, very good. Let's march on forward. We've got Brute Biz here on this video about gold bars versus gold coins. That's probably one of the things that's been asked of me the most, and posted that video, and you know, it got missed by a lot of people because the notifications didn't go out by YouTube. So I own bars and coins. Most of the bars I own are purchased close to spot price or even at spot. The coins were purchased at a premium, never more than 5% above spot. That said, I've never had an issue selling gold coins at above spot. The bars can be tricky to sell. Some coin shops will not purchase gold bars, only gold coins. In addition, they just don't command a premium upon resale. Yep, I hear you. That's true. Very good. Nickel Stacking is here. Good to see you. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gold Chick. I appreciate that. Much love to you as well, too. And Overwatch here about the gold bars versus coins video says the following. Stick to the bullion when dealing with gold. Silver, too, as far as I'm concerned. Lower premiums. Security features means nothing. Every coin shop is going to test it before they buy it. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, you might be surprised. Some of them, that's why they won't take them. Buy your metals from a reputable dealer. But I disagree with the security features. The security features do mean something. It's a good thing to have, I believe. All right, let's see here. T-Girl Amber on this video. She watched it. Very cool. Let me get this. She says, T-Girl says, I prefer the gold bars and gold backs. Silver rounds and gold bars is my preference. I like my men. I will take what I can. Love all you boys. Oh, thank you, T-Girl. You're awesome. Very true. Very nice of you. Oh, man. Constitutional Stacker is here. Good to see you, Constitutional Stacker. Thanks for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. Welcome, welcome. Constitutional Stacker is here. He's been posting some good videos too lately. Some very good thought-provoking stuff over there at Constitutional Stacker's channel. Make sure you check him out. Thank you, brother. Good to see you. All right. Chris Card says, I'm a fan of lower premium bars, 100 gram of 1 ounce, and coins. I test all my PMs with Pro, Mini, and Scale. Yes, indeed. And I think any local coin shop worth their salt should have some testing equipment for sure. Whoa, No IQ. Oh, my goodness. No IQ is starting a train, a super chat train, 1999. Thank you, No IQ. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Choo-choo. Thank you, my friend. All right. Oh, thank you. J. Unleashes has posted a link to that. I might pin that if you want to open that up in a new tab. This is one of those videos that, yeah, definitely. So thank you so much. We'll keep the poll up there, too. But if you get a chance to maybe check that out, you can open it up in a new tab. And watch it after we're done. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for that. Very kind. And thank you again to No IQ as we march ahead here. We got Judith and Dan Davis is here. And welcome to Jimmy J is with us as well. Appreciate you being here. Now let's take a look at the market, shall we? We're looking in Asia. We're making sure we're in the right spot. And again, we see silver is the only metal of all of these metals that's up. Silver is actually up 2 cents today. $23.02 is where it is now in Asia, and gold is down 40 cents right now. Platinum and palladium are both down marginally as well. Crazy. All right. As I slurp my way through this live stream, and the markets indeed are talking to us at 83.7 is the gold to silver ratio. And all right, very good. Oh, Gypsy Wolves is continuing the super chat train with $10. Thank you, brother. Wow. Very kind of you. All right. Nice. Nicely done indeed. Very cool. And let's see here. Thank you, Gypsy Wolves. Very kind of you. So there's where the markets are. They are reacting. It's kind of odd, a little bit strange. and silver is up. And now, just as I do that, I refresh, and now silver has all but flatlined again. And now gold is down 90 cents. So something is at play here with the metals markets. It seems that they're trying to break out, well, in comparison to where it was last night or the hours before. And yeah, and so now silver is down, or is up just only fractions of a cent right now. And gold is now down 90 cents. At the market open, it was up about $1 and change. All right, Counterfeiting continuing to keep that super chat train going with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you, sir. All right, let's see here. Yeah, pow, pow. All right, very good. Thank you. Let's get back to these channel comments and see what Tycon Griver says here. Let's make this happen. He says, bars are for silver. And silver is usually bought in kilos. Coins are for gold. For gold is purchased in much smaller weight. Yeah. I can understand that mode of thinking. But there are obviously larger gold bars too, but they're kind of unaffordium to most of us, for sure. Yes, indeed. It could be manipulation. Very well could be. That's true. All right, welcome. Tomoko's Enterprises is here. Good to see Tomoko's Enterprise. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you. He's been very diligent with comments and watching the channel too lately, and I appreciate that. Good to see you, sir. A lot of stuff going on. Yes, indeed. And thank you, guys. All right, we've got Kevin O'Brien. Depends where you live in the world. Equals coins would be better in Western countries. Coins, China, Thailand, bars would be better. Yeah, I guess this does depend on where in the world you are. Maybe perhaps the pandas are kind of more for the Western world. Yeah, it could be. All right. Very good. Where are we at? Hello, folks. Good to see you. All right. Now, Edward Hubbard says, from what I've read, for tax purposes, U.S. Mint issue is best. Bullion and foreign coins are taxed as capital gains. I really don't know for sure, but as always, another good video. Yep, I think you're right. From some aspect, I think that's exactly what's going on. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Let's slurp our way through here. Let's get beyond here. We've got Gold Chick says, I view gold as a liquid. Only have base metals now. All right. Interesting, interesting. Base metals, copper, lead, zinc. Very good. All right. Thank you, Snakebite, for popping in. Snakebite, have a good night. Appreciate you popping in. Silver and Gold Portugal says, what I like about bars is the purity, always 100% gold. The serial number and the card that contains them makes each unique and a little cheaper than the equivalent coin. Yeah, that's true, but more and more coins, though, also have the high purities as well, too. But certainly more so as of late. But yeah, bars certainly do have the serial numbers. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Let's get back to the markets, shall we? The markets indeed are reacting. In fact, silver is now up, making its way on the scoreboard, up 1 cent right now, 0.04%, which means at 0.02% it was only up a half a cent, or a little less than half a cent. Gold is still down 90 cents to $1,918.80. That's just after we won World War I. The Great War is what it was called. Yes, indeed. Silver, the only metal that's up. Platinum is down $2 now, and palladium is down $2 as well. Crazy, crazy. Whoa, Gypsy Wolves, everybody give him a warm welcome as well. He has signed up as an honorary citizen. Thank you, sir. And he did it on his own volition. Thank you, Gypsy Wolves. Yes, indeed. A good guy. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. I first saw him over at Nick's Coins channel. Really cool guy. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, my friend. And let's see here. Let's get this thing happening. Back to the comments here. We've got Helen Dobb here on this video about coins versus bars. And again, I appreciate everybody letting me know. Earlier, I did a poll, or I did a little thing, and most of you in this live stream now had not seen that video, so thank you for letting me know. Hopefully, we'll go back there. So, Helen Dobb, I like them all, but I like coins. Best I'm saving for a gold coin when I can get it close to spot. I like the pre-30 3 gold best. Yes, those are some nice pieces for sure. Welchco Services is here. Good to see you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Have a wonderful evening, sir. Appreciate you so very, very much. You're very, very kind to pop in here. I hope you have a good evening, sir. All right. And we've got Wimble Coins. Wimblemans says coins, loves coins. All right. I probably should have asked what you prefer, too, here and there, but yes, indeed. And Lars Job says, I'm a big fan of LMUs. I'm working on filling a couple of tubes with French Mariannes and a pre-34 Helvetias. Nice. Good job, Lars. I think that'd be a great goal to have. Yes, indeed. And we have got Twitch Radio. In your opinion, what would be your favorite round in gold? And what is your favorite fractional gold? Well, there's not too many rounds to choose from in reality. Of any appreciable notice, so I would probably have to go with the John Wick gold round. Would be my favorite. My favorite fractional bar, man, that's a tough one too. I really don't know. I kind of like the smaller ones, maybe Valcambi. I don't have any of those, but yes, indeed, I think that's pretty cool. Thank you, Silver Skater. Appreciate that. Very kind of you to say. Thank you for popping in tonight. All right. And indeed, let's see here. We've got my kitten is a grandmaster. I like both, but coins are better because if you're trying to resell, you will get more money from a coin versus a bar. And yes, you're right, although I think it's somewhat relative because you pay more for the coin too. So does it all come out in the wash? I don't know. It depends on where you go to sell it. Joshua Rhodes is here. Nice. Good score on that 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle. Almost done with this coffee. And let's see here. Very good. Barton Mulder says, are numismatic coins with a much lower face value than it's worth better for barter traveling through airports and places where you would be harassed or even have your money confiscated for carrying over $10,000? Perhaps so. That might be a better option. Although I really don't know what it would happen if you had a slabbed coin in your bag. If they would pick it up and search it and ask questions. I don't know how that would be. All kind of really good questions. Let's see here. Very good. All right. All right. And let's see here. Very, very good question. Maybe somebody else knows here in the chat or can respond to that comment to do that. All right. 66 Sam says, I know it's a long way, 36 weeks, but I'm thinking 1 ounce gold buffalo. There you go. All right. Nice. You're working towards it, brother, and I'm proud of you for doing that. All right. Thank you so much, Constitutional Stacker. Have a good night at work. Thank you, brother. You were the man. Have a good one, my friend. You take care. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Constitutional Stacker. Hiroro7781 on this gold coins versus bars video. He says the following. I prefer coins, even weird foreign sizes. Higher premium, but higher resale makes up the difference, especially eagles. Bars make sense for extremes. The tiny gram sizes and putting 8 or 9 figures in a vault. Everything else, coins, dealers move them faster. Yes. There you go. Yep, I understand. Very true. Very, very true. Let's do one more, then we'll check the markets again. 40, 7777. It's always good to have a few gold bars in my portfolio. I highly recommend Scottsdale Mint. Never a counterfeit with Scottsdale. Very good. All right, nice. Thank you for that. Comment. Claudia Campbell, cash will always be king unless the government stiffs us. Well, one can make a pretty cogent argument that they are stiffing us through inflation at a higher pace than they're stiffing at us regularly at 2%, but I digress. All right, very good. Thank you so much, Cemetery Shop. Still trying to learn the editing, uploading process, nerve-wracking. Yeah, it takes a little bit. It's definitely some work involved, but thank you for that. And let's see here. Why can't I get this? Here we go. All right. Bikini Woman on the gold coins versus bars video says here, thanks for another great video, Sal. I do have some tiny 10th-ounce gold bars from the Canadian Mint that came in sets. The only other gold bars I have are the Perth Mint Dragons that are sort of coin bars, and one poured gold bar from the Perth Mint. All my other gold pieces are coins, including some of the antique coins from Europe, and also coins from Mexico, Australia, and Canada. As you know, I am like you, in fact, that I love the collector aspect and appreciate the coins and bar designs. I have a few of the gold pieces in my bucket list. I also have gold coins and jewelry, like earrings and rings. That's awesome, Bikini Woman. Very, very cool. All right. Nicely done. Johnny Silver is here. Good to see you. VK Travelog. What I notice in people prefer coins and bars, I think it's all psychological. Yep, I guess for some people it could be, but some people have good reasons for one or the other. All right, have a good night, Rocky Superstar. Make sure you check out Rocky Superstar's channel. I think he's live streaming tonight as well, so check him out. And again, here we go. This is a pretty comprehensive video. If you are here in this live stream, if you've not seen it, I hope you will check it out after you leave. This video called Gold Bars versus Coins, the ultimate guide here. Posted a link to it inside of, or JM Unleashed posted a link to it inside here, this chat. If you get a chance to check it out, you can open up in a new tab and check that out. Solemn Stacker says, I buy some bars, mostly 5 and 10 grammers, to have some smaller size denominations for reasonable premiums. However, I try to stick with bars that are individually serialized and the assay card is serialized for a few more pieces of security to help verify the bar's authenticity. I like Britannia bar design a lot, but I wish the assay card was serialized as the bar is. At least it is one more step to produce a successful counterfeit. A lot easier just to print the name on a plastic card and engraving into the metal. I don't like bars where the assay card is serialized, but the bar itself isn't. Nope, I hear you. Yeah, that makes sense. That's true, Solemn Stacker. They probably should both be. All right. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Rocky's channel. Progressive Goldbug says, those who pursue and covet silver are betrayers and never profit in the long term. Let's see here. You want to do as Judas did or as the central banks of civilized nations do. Silver is a biblical metal of betrayal. Yeah, he mentioned that before. I disagree. I mean, obviously it was betrayed. It was used in the betrayal because silver was used as money, and so they saw it as value. Notice they didn't use gold, but I digress. But that's okay. I like both metals, gold and silver. Shadowwork says, great comparison video, Sal. Personally, I just cannot stand the clamshell packaging. Well, it's actually kind of a blister pack. I don't like the packaging for the gold bars either. It's kind of an odd thing. Well, wait a second here. This just came in from No IQ. Is No IQ still here? Thank you, my friend. Let's see here. No worries, my friend. Oh, man, thank you so much. Thank you, No IQ. $50 PayPal from No IQ. Is he still here? Oh, man, that just came in, so that I'm not too late on that. Thank you, my friend, No IQ. Very kind. He was trying to get that super chat train going. It got a little bit in there, but that was nice, and I appreciate him doing that. You were the man. And by the way, Johnny Silver just did a $5 super chat here. Thank you, my friend. I voted silver will be going down like a dude on a bus with Barry and his tiny white bag of Hunter Biden. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Johnny. All right. He's making his voice heard from the vote. Very good. Thank you, John Sater. You were very kind. I appreciate that. Yes, okay. Top of the hour market check. At the top of the hour, this is what we do. We check the markets. But not only do we check the prices of the markets, but we see how it looks on the chart here. So yes, thank you, No IQ, again. You were very, very kind. You were the man. I appreciate that. You were awesome. A big support to the channel. Means a lot. So gold is down 80 cents now. Silver's now back up 2 cents. It's a little unusual move for silver, being the only metal that's breaking out a little bit tonight. It's only 2 cents, but that's my 2 cents worth. Platinum and palladium both down 2 cents. So gold, how does it look on the chart here? We're looking at bid price, the green line we're looking at right there. It's the green line. So we can see that gold is down. It's spiked up very, very little at the very beginning of the night, and now it's fallen slightly here in sort of a jagged sawtooth pattern here beginning to form, and we're looking at the bid price movement there and gold's price. So now we're going to check and see what it is doing now for silver. There is gold. Let's take a look at silver. Silver, kind of the opposite direction. It popped out a little bit at the beginning of the night, but it has popped out even more here now at the top of the hour. Look at that. There's a lot of resistance for silver. So who knows? We'll see. And you guys that have answered the poll here, we're going to look at the poll here as well to see what's happening with the poll. Where you guys think silver is going to be by Friday. Could we start to see the end of the late summer doldrums? When does summer officially end? September 23rd, right? I don't have a chart where I can draw trend lines on it, John. I don't get that fancy with it. This is just kind of watching the markets and kind of seeing what they're doing. What I like about Kitco is it shows both at the same time. I like to look at them both. And I don't really get into the nitty gritty by charting and all that kind of stuff. All right, very good. Nickel starting trouble. He must be joking around with us. We love nickel stacking. He's just hanging in there. I don't see anything he's saying. I don't see anything he said in here that's bad. Oh, but we know how Terry likes to tease. She likes to tease. So here's the poll. We have got 35% of you actually think that silver is going to go up. So a majority think it's going to go up, but 34% say it's going to stay about the same, and 31% of you say it's going to go down. So about a third across the margin there. So pretty good poll, pretty good results there out of 174 votes. All right, very good. Let's take a look at some of the comments here. We've got Hiroru7781 chiming on this video about the big differences between these coins. I think Britannias and Maples are underrated and look far nicer than Eagles, but I don't think they will ever become numismatic because of the portrait. Elizabeth has been on more coins than anyone else in human history, as estimated over 1 billion coins have her face on them, and I doubt it will change. Yep, I mentioned that. And actually, in terms of sheer numbers, as I mentioned in this very video, Queen Elizabeth does not hold the top spot. Let me know who holds the top spot on being on the most actual coins in the world. Somebody want to post the answer in the chat? Yes, indeed. That's right. And I make that distinction in this video. So maybe you watched that video. But Queen Elizabeth has been on more variety of coins than any other person in world history. But anyways, yes. So a hero. So I hope you will check that out. Watch it. Very good. Pretty good poll. Thanks. That's what she said. That's right, Big Trader. That's exactly what she said. Thank you, Captain Obvious, for listening on the way home. And welcome. Thank you, Twitch Radio. Yes, indeed. There you got it. Johnny Silver got it. Bill 457 got it. Generic Stacker got it. Just Fred got it. And I've been trolling poll joints. That's right, exactly. I was hoping to see you there, but I missed seeing you there. Gold Chick. All right, very good. That's right. Honest Abe. Abraham Lincoln is on more coins. We're talking billions and billions of coins. that Abraham Lincoln has been on. All right. Nick is watching here. Thank you, Nick, for watching this. Is Nick still inside this chat right now? He's a man. And Danny Haverson says, both bars and coins, both silver and gold for me. All right. Thank you, Danny. Oh, yeah. Very good. Stacking for Life says, I learned early to go with coins over bars because coins have much more detail, making it harder to fake. And that's true. That's right. Coins do have more detail. Security features have been made great progress in recent years, but still leaning on gold coins over bars. Yep. It's a good reason to prefer those for sure. All right, thank you so much to Mocha's Enterprise. Appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a wonderful evening. You are the man. Thank you, brother. Hope you can get some good silver pours in and have a lot of fun. All right, very, very good. And let's see here. Sepulchre and Twitcher says, I don't think I have a single gold bar, only coins. Too many fake gold bars out there for my liking. They even fake the packaging to make them look authentic. My LCS owner would not accept any package bar without cutting it out to confirm authenticity. That's true. You're right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Let's press onwards. We're going to get to the next comment on this video, gold bars versus coins. If you've not seen this, I encourage you to check it out after we're done here. JM Unleashed has been kind to post a link to it up in there, pinned in the chat. Richard Metcalf says, I don't own any bars bigger than a gram that I want. However, there's a 1 ounce bar that I've been planning to purchase once I stack enough fiat for it. I've always been a coin guy. Well, that's cool. I'm curious which bar that is that you're interested in getting. Let's take a look at the market now. The market is indeed reacting again, and silver is now flatlined. It is now completely flat. No movement at all in gold's price. It is in the black. Gold is now down only 70 cents. And platinum and palladium are both down marginally. Platinum down 2, palladium down 3. Gold to silver ratio is at 83.72. Crazy, crazy. All right. Very, very good. You guys are great. Thanks for being here. Mark B is saying spit. Good to see Mark B. Welcome, sir. And thank you, John Sater. Enjoyed the video earlier about the epic find. Face value of weight reward might produce more historical finds. That's right. Thank you for watching that video, too. That one got very few views, too. So they're very good. All right. Two brother stacking. Would you buy gold or silver if you only could buy one thing this month? Gold. It would be gold. Mainly because I have enough silver. But anyways, thank you. Thank you, JM Unleashed. I appreciate that. Yes, for posting a link to that. When we're done here, if you don't mind checking that out and sharing it if you don't mind. That's one of those videos I thought, man, this one will probably do very well. And it just tanked. Just really you're at the mercy of the algorithm. Shadow Work, what a cool find. History went this long without the pieces, so they better be willing to pay to keep me from smelting or selling to private collectors. Exactly right. Of this big find. This is a pretty big story, too, that I covered here this afternoon. Carrie Turan, I have both. Just love gold and all of its shapes and forms as long as it's worth it. Yes, it's a cool. It really is something else. I like it in all of its shapes and forms as well, too. Juan Doe says, Sal, you've got a screen full of gold. At that level, don't you need a vault instead of a simple little safe? Well, yep. And how do you know I don't have one or have access to one? In fact, I do. Yes, indeed. All right. Now, Silver Goblin says, oh, yeah, Eagle Steve says there's no such thing as enough silver. That's right. I hear you. Well, I guess in comparison to gold, there's no such thing. I mean, but I get what you're saying. You really can never have enough, right? I hear you. All right. Silver Goblin on this video, a huge fine video that I posted this afternoon. This went into my precious metal treasures, finding precious metal treasures. It says, here in Denmark, we have the gold horns that were stolen and melted in 1802. They made these 400 years before Christ and weighed 7 kilos. Now only have a copy made from pictures and accurate drawings from the original. Wow. That is awful. I hate that those things were stolen. That is something. Wow. Thank you, Silver Goblin. I did not know about that story. Crazy. All right. All right. Let's see here. Erickson says, a great discovery with a great history, Sal. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Snakebite, that was an amazing find. Thanks for sharing. I have only dug up 1 penny in many tabs. All right. Well, congratulations on getting the penny. I hear you. I've only dug up 1 cent coin as well, too. And we have got here a scammer. And get rid of the scammer. Just like that. KM. It 8QY says here. Let me get over here to this. Make it proficient here. I couldn't get the gold as they were out of my price range, but I have 3 sets of everything for this year. Queen types, king types, coronation, and standard. The king types for the cipher and the royal arms. Yes, there's a lot to collect in there for sure. I don't have them all. All right, very good. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Culture of Currency. Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate all you guys being here. We have 158 thumbs up in this live stream so far. Thank you all. That's about half of our goal. We usually like to get 300, but I've since stopped asking people for the thumbs up. But if you do thumb up, I appreciate it. Juan Doe says, yeah, they screwed that kid over. He should have never told his parents about his findings. Yep, that's right. From the prior video that I referenced in this one. And we've got Richard Metcalf says, very interesting story, Sal. Maybe I should get a metal detector. There are plenty of stories about hidden gold in Arizona. I could use the exercise too. Yes, it is good exercise. I've been out maybe twice metal detecting, and it is fun. It can be time consuming, but it is an adventure for sure. Kevin O'Brien, which one thinks how old these items are, along with the Egyptian gold? What's amazing is how intricate and well made thousands of years back. Somewhat amazing. And looks like brand new too. It's just remarkable for sure. All right, thank you. SAS Finance is here. Good to see you. And Zardoz is here with a multi-ethnic thumb up train going on. Thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Cornholio says Colonic Stacker. Good to see you. There you go. That's right, John Knox. Well said. All right. Let's continue to press forward. We've got Erickson says, I wonder what happens as each person in the world buys 1 gram of gold. Thanks for another great video. Yeah, can you imagine? Just 1 gram of gold. That would go for the almost 8 billion people out there. And the amount of gold for 1 gram will be pretty fascinating to see what that would equate to. How much dent it would have in the overall amount of gold that's there above the ground. Sandman Slim is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. And let's press forward here. Cybercurrent Twitcher, it's always great hearing stories like this. It makes you wonder just what treasures lay beneath your feet. It sure does. You were right about that. You never know. And he knows firsthand, CCT does. Ray, 9852, I would like to thank whoever gifted me a membership. Well, Ray, thank you. Luckily, it's somebody that's inside this live stream right now. He's been very kind to do that. And either Zardoz, Mike Herrera, Ghosts in Plain Sight have been some of the ones to do it. Yes, indeed. CCT, I hate recording my detecting. It takes up too much time. Camera gets muddy. It's a pain. I'm sure it does. Yes. All right. Broke Stacker, I can imagine it would be. Broke Stacker, I just watched your coins versus bars video. You did go over ways to avoid counterfeits. Have you ever done a video ping test gold coins and bars? No, but I have done a video on fake gold bars, how to avoid buying fake gold bars. It's one of my more popular videos, Broke Stacker, if you get a chance to check that out. But yes, indeed. Thank you. I've also done one on fake silver, too. And No IQ got a 1 gram bar of gold. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I've got one here as well, too. They're pretty neat. Thank you, Paul Sabo. And thank you so much. The salt must flow. All right. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, the spammers don't usually call me on Sunday nights, but we'd take them if they did. Erickson 5412 says, I know billionaires like bars, big bars, but for me, it's better fractional because of what California afford thinks that, or what I can't. Maybe he meant to say what I can't afford. Yep, I hear it's what you can afford. I hear you. But actually, there is a challenge I put that I think every silver stacker and even gold stacker can actually save up for a 1 ounce gold coin or bar. Jeff Nelson says, algorithm, I found an Indian head penny in Venice, California last month installing a water main. Cool, but not so exciting. Well, no, that's very exciting to find an Indian head penny, Jeff Nelson. I think that's remarkable. What a great job. All right, Helen Dobb. And then we'll check the markets again. That's what we're here for, checking the markets and see where the prices of gold and silver are at this hour. Helen Dobb, the only thing I ever dug up was pull tabs and old nails, but I keep trying. There you go. It's the joy of the hunt, right? That's how you have to look at it. 3 stars says Silver Days. Appreciate you being here, Silver Days. And let's continue to press on. Where are we? Let's take a look at, since I get my mouse back, we're going to take a look at the markets and see where they're at. I have a poll as well, too, if you guys want to check that out. And so here, the markets indeed are showing that gold is now down $1.20. So the ratio is narrowing between gold and silver now slightly, as silver is now up about a half a cent, approximately. $23.01, fractions of a cent there. And so gold is down now. I think this is the most it's been down all evening. Down $1.20, or tied for it. Crazy. That's where gold is tonight in this market watch. Platinum and palladium both down, holding the line. Down 2 for platinum and down 3 for palladium. No movement at all in rhodium. It does not trade nearly as frequently as the other metals, as you can imagine. And by the way, palladium doesn't trade nearly as frequently as platinum. Something we've discovered and found out here. All right. Yes. All right. Done with coffee. Now I'm pouring my tracer in here. All right. Sal's buy 1 ounce before a year-end gold challenge. All right, you're working on your challenge too, gold and silver. Hope you'll be able to get it before the end of the year. That's awesome. Good to see Bill 457 is here. Welcome, welcome. And so there's where that is. Let's get over here too. The rally car guy says, that's amazing. That's what I'm always out there looking for. Is either gold or old silver. Yes. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Have a good evening. Appreciate you, brother, for popping in tonight. Cybercurrent Twitcher. You were the man. Have a good one. Make sure you check out his channel if you haven't done so already. Always post some good stuff over there. And let's see here. And you guys are great. Thanks for participating in the poll. And for the thumbs up as well, too. As we continue to move forward to the next comment we have here as soon as we get there. Yeah, that's right. And nickel stacking is exactly right. Palladium and rhodium are mostly almost 100% industrial buyers. It really is. They're largely industrial metals. Very speculative plays for those metals. You're right. Very, very much so. All right. And let's see here. One of many says, hey, Sal, I don't kiss and tell. She would have a meltdown. All right. Duly noted. Duly noted. Thank you, sir. Me and my drone says, my brother was playing around with a metal detector in his backyard and found a sterling silver pendant. Wow. That is really cool, man. That is awesome. That cleaned up very nice, worth about $25, but $25 more in his pocket. Yes, what a find that is. Great job. If you're going to have a poll, have a stripper poll. That's right, Eagle Steve. What am I thinking? I could probably get a lot more viewers if I did that. For sure. The cello piano says here, let me make this to where it's most effective. This is the way to do it. I've got to do this, make this thing ready, make it durable and actionable. Let me see here. Why do I do this? Okay, if people find treasure from now on, I hope they just melt it down and sell. Who cares about the history if only the museum gets the money? That's 2 stories in a row where they don't get to keep it. The first kid got a book. Just fire up the flame and cut your losses on the numismatic value. Yeah, I hear you, Cello Piano. I will say that I think that it's still, the jury's still out as to what this person's going to get for his find. I think it's a good idea to turn the stuff in just for the guys, for the historic value, and contributing to history itself. However, they need to be duly compensated. Yes, they do. They really should. No question about that. Or else people are going to do it exactly as you said. They're just going to go ahead and cut their losses and melt it down. All right, very good. Dr. Shore, this is my most important video I've ever created on this channel. I didn't get very many views either. The full gold stack, how to make your stack secure and safe. The best way to keep your gold safe is to not show it on YouTube. Well, Dr. Shore, that's true, but the thing is that's not the best way to keep it safe. Because believe you me, I would not be showing it on YouTube if I didn't have the other measures, which are much more important to keep safe, the gold. So it is not the best way to keep your gold safe. Hope you come back and hear this response, by the way. Let's see here. Let's go on to the next comment. Truckin' Prepper says, has his doctor going to charge him double from now on? That's right, exactly. As it was doctor's advice. It was basically a prescription to go out there and get off the couch and metal detect. John Knox, did somebody say chocolate money? Where? Yeah, me too. It makes me kind of hungry for chocolate money. I could use some chocolate money too. Johnny Silver Bull, that's fascinating that the detail lasted for all those years. It really is. I mean, it's just stunning seeing those pieces. Even with the dirt on top of them, you can tell the gold just really shines out because gold does not react at all. All right, Big Trader, we need celibate metal to learn and play Cult of Personality on the guitar and dedicated to Trump and Biden supporters. Yeah, you know, that's a tough solo to play. Vernon Reed is an incredible guitar player for the solo in that guitar, but I guess I could probably learn the rhythm. Yeah, pretty cool song. That was their one-hit wonder for Cult of Personality, Living Color. And all right, very good. Hello, Money Saver Silver. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. All right, and Electric Ninja says, I love gold. The gold member. All right, that's right. That's awesome, brother. Thank you, Electric Ninja. We love it. Gots to love it. Shawnee McStacken says, I like bars because it's frowned upon taking it out of the assay packaging. I'd rather stack coins because of their storage space. Yep, I hear you. That's true. That is true, Shawnee McStacken. You make a very good point with that. Richard Go 7 Jr. Let me get over here. Make this handy dandy. He says the RS agents are only there to get coin shops, pawn shops, garage sales, and small businesses and waitresses to pay more in taxes. They say it's for the millionaires. The RS agents couldn't hold a candle to millionaires' accountants. Yep, I think you're probably right. They're going for the low-hanging fruit. That's right. They're going for the wiggle stick. I don't have a wiggle stick. I don't even know what a wiggle stick is, but I've heard of it, but I really don't know what it is. That's not what you can do for your country. The only thing we have to fear is the word fear. It's actually a scary word. That's actually what Roosevelt said. The only thing we have to fear is the word fear, because it's scary looking, especially in one of those weird fonts. Go back and listen to the recording. That's what he says. That's right. Ash and Nevis says the reward is not determined yet, but the minimum finder's reward for the value of the weight of the gold around 100 grams, at least 10% of the gold value according to the law of cultural heritage regarding fines. Is that in Norway specifically? That's interesting. Wow, we'll see. If it's only 10% of the gold value, that's pretty poor. They ought to get at least spot price for it. For the gold weight, you would think, at the very, very, very least. It's crazy. All right, Red Crawler, U.S. Mint. How about a gold bar? U.S. Mint needs real stackers in charge. Shameful. Yes, indeed. Well, I tell you what, there's a reason why the U.S. Mint doesn't do silver bars, gold bars, or another silver bullion metal. And maybe I'll explain that in a video in due course. All right, KSZ coins because no VAT on gold investment in investment coins in EU yet. All right, definitely makes sense. Save on taxes for sure. Aussie girl, I used to detect with my ex's father-in-law. Miss him. I'm determined to get back into it, but this is Australia, so I'll go to the old war site. So there you go. And Aussie girl, you might want, if you live near Western Australia, you might want to try combing the desert. People still finding nuggets out there in Western Australia. Something to keep in mind. And Two Brother Stacking. Asahi is a nice bar. I love all the ways it comes. Yes, indeed. I like the Asahi as well, too. I'm really glad I got that bar. Kevin Towski says, Coin Crew sent me here, Keith and Angel. Well, thank you, Keith and Angel. That's very nice of them to send you here. Thank you for popping in, Kevin Katowski. Very kind of you indeed for popping in and saying hello. All right, we'll get to this one. Check the markets after this comment. Thank you guys for sticking with me here. Dan Gaines, 405, says, I wish the findings can be put out for auction in the Scandinavian and European countries with a promissory note that they will not be melted. If not, private finders may never declare it, and it's like being lost forever. Well, that would be very tough to really enforce. They would be fools to do it anyway. But nonetheless, I can understand why it would be one to put into a museum, especially if it's a very significant find. However, they should be properly compensated for it, healthily and thoroughly compensated. All right, as promised, we're looking at the markets now, and the Asian markets indeed are reacting. They're pulling back to kind of where we saw them before. Now, silver is flatlined, no movement at all in its price right now. Gold is down 90 cents to $1,918.80. Platinum and palladium have not moved at all. Platinum still down 2, palladium down 3. Gold to silver ratio, it is at 83.71 right now. And yes, indeed. So there's where that is. Very, very good. And let's keep moving forward here. That's where the markets are. And you guys are awesome. Let's go over here to Red Crawler. Enjoy the fiat after finding real money. That's right. I know. It's crazy. Kind of backwards, isn't it? Mutant Rife. First on this video here with Leor Gantz. Says here. Oh, no, he wasn't first. I already hearted those. They went down there, but one of the first. He says, I follow another YouTube channel, Sabbatical, where he travels the world and is fluent in almost every language. His latest video was in Wuhan, and I believe he said that almost every meal was costing less than $1. Deflation seems evident in most of China. Wow, that is crazy to hear, Mutant Rife. Yes, and I actually covered it in a video topic called How Gold and Silver Can Save You from Deflation. All right. All right, take care, Lassie Farm. Have a good one, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight. And let's see here. Ghost in Plain Sight says 8% rates now with a 40-year payoff. Wow, that's insanity. 40 years. Not the 30-year, but 40 years. That's crazy. Slim Harpo, Sal, if China collapses, With the dollar strengthens, asking for a friend. Yes, the dollar will definitely strengthen if China collapses. And I don't see that happening, though, anytime soon either. But yes, indeed. Good question, Slim Harpo. David Rubin, good to listen to his perspective. Thank you. Yes, a pretty good interview. Pretty informative interview with Leor Gantz here. If you guys get a chance to check that out, too. Although I would rather be homeless than be locked into a 30-year mortgage. I hear you. It's tough. I refinanced on a 15-year note, but it's tough. 30 years is a long time to be paying on something, but it's the nature of the beast. Helen Dobb says here, let me get over here. Always goes down when I'm broke, and now I have to pay my insurance, so no money to get any silver this month. It will be down until I get some money to buy. I hear you. It always sucks. I've been there, and I've been in the same shoes, for sure. All right. Very good. Let's see here. We've got Silver Patriot. It says, great interview, Sal. Leor Gantz is a smart man. I will keep on drinking my scotch with my kid on my shoulders, waiting for the performance. There you go. That's right. Thank you for watching that, Silver Patriot. Tana, what kind of recession we are entering, huh? Us normal folk now, we already in a recession. Yep, I hear you. A lot of people feel, and that's just it. We don't find out when we're in a recession until a couple of months in, because it's 2 consecutive months or quarters of negative GDP growth, I think, defines a recession, largely or mostly. Jay Heichelbeck, the quarter-ounce Britannia fits nicely in a nickel holder. That's all I know. All right, there you go. Nice. All right. Let's see here. Marielle de Leon, 4350 says, you didn't happen to take your daughter to see Guns N' Roses, did you? No, I did ask him after and some Israeli artist. Didn't recognize the name. Eric Grimes, Leor's analysis always appears to be non-biased to me. His opinion is one of the few that I take heed of. Yeah, he seems to be evenly keeled, gives perspective there. So we definitely appreciate his insight. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. West Stephan says, if I'm going to spend $2,000, hold on a second. He says, if I'm going to spend $2,000 on gold, I'd rather spend an extra $50 and get a coin. On silver, bars are fine, as 1 ounce is only a $25 purchase. Yeah, I understand. You're going to go ahead and fork over the money, might as well spend a little bit more for the premium to get a coin. I can understand the logic behind that. All right. Very good. And where are we at now? Let's get to the next comment here. We've got Matt Bittner with an emoticon, algorithmic emoticon here, as well as the global warmer with a thumbs up and hanging loose with us on this video. Thank you, sir. Illuminator says, Sal, please explain. Let me get over here to get this before I read it. I want to make sure I get this thing in motion. He says, please explain why YouTube channels constantly mislead newbies by referencing all-time high when adjectives are available like normal and adjusted for inflation. I'm trying to think of how to answer that. All-time high. Let's see here. Nominal and adjusted for inflation. Yes, you have to take that into account. What all-time high would be adjusted for inflation. That's true. But when we're talking about real dollars, we have to make that distinction. But I guess that's the thing, and that's what I'll try to talk about. Because yeah, both metals really have not reached all-time highs in terms of adjusted for inflation. So you make a good point there, but then again, gold's all-time high measured in dollars was not that long ago. And so that's why it is there when you think about it. But yeah, adjusted for inflation, it's not at its all-time high yet. But people measure inflation in different ways as well too. That being said, gold is certainly has room to move up in that regard, and silver obviously has a whole lot of room to work up as well too. But anyways, Let's see. Silver Cobra, Sal Leor 2024. All right. Thank you, thank you. Jamon Lisa says, I definitely respect Leor's opinions. Great interview. Thank you. Yes, he had a lot of good things to say in this interview. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, my friend. And Mark Garchishell says here, and then we'll look at the markets after this. Says the following. Sal, I found and bought a Hoover and Strong vintage 5-ounce silver bar from my LCS for $125 and cannot find any info about this bar. Do you know anything about it? I think it's rare due to lack of information. I think I've heard of Hoover and Strong. It is one of those bars that I think, if I'm not mistaken, Hoover and Strong was a company out of Richmond, Virginia, and they used to make these round discs with their stamping on it. That was a round. It was a silver round, very, very basic. So I think that's all I know, though. I don't know if they're like 70s or 80s or even earlier than that, but thank you. Thank you, Eagle Steve. All right, here is the gold coins versus bars video. And Duke Nukem says, good show, Sal. The video gave me an idea. I'd still stack coins regularly, but I'm also a novice collector, and I think a few different bars would be great to collect. The RCM gold bar looks great. Thanks for that close-up. Thank you. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, too. I'm kind of on a mission to try to stack the different varieties of the gold bars. It would be nice to have, just as a collector standpoint. That's right. Very, very good. And care per freak chair, whatever that says, recession since November 2022. Yes, technically, though, we're not in a recession in a technical sense. But anyways, also, I depleted my excess cash on buying gold, silver, and copper, nickel in the form of house plumbing and water treatment. Money well spent, no regrets. There you go. Yep. In form of house plumbing. There you go. And you always got to keep up the house and maintenance on your home. So that's definitely money well spent indeed. Sure is. You're right. Okay. Now let's take a look at the markets and see where they are at. As we are getting here, popping in here, we have got now, we're looking at the Asian markets. We can see that silver is now up 2 cents, up 2 cents again. So they kind of are oscillating back and forth. And gold is now down only 50 cents. Platinum is also down only $1, but palladium is still down 3. There you go. Okay, yeah, silver would need to reach $168 to equal 1981 top of $49. I think it was December of 1980, but that's right, exactly. And that's adjusted for inflation by the Consumer Price Index. Thank you, nickel stacking. I think silver would have to reach, gold would have to reach like 3,000 some odd dollars to reach its all-time high, adjusted for inflation. Man with the plan says here. Let's get over here. Let's make this happen this way. He says, first time I've ever heard any, and I mean any, an analyst say the term rental bubble. I like it. Mine gone up $600 in the last 3 years, and between city and county, they just raised my property tax, or raised property tax 15%. Criminals. Just wait until next year's federal taxes, your Biden regime. I think that tax the rich was a fib, and hey, I'm not too smart. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Everybody's getting hit every which way but Sunday. Yep, that's right, Evil One. I don't believe it does either. They don't measure it like they used to. Shadow Stats, I think, has some figures on that that tell you what real inflation is, or much closer. Because so many things are have gone up that the Consumer Price Index really just isn't capturing. Erickson says here, it's better to have some gold and silver to have peace of mind. Thanks for the great interview, Sal. Well, thank you, Erickson. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to watch and to comment on this video as we proceed forward here. And we have this comment from Kevin O'Brien. Nobody can answer if silver will go up or down. Have heard every story with the silver game over decades. None has been correct. Will there ever be a so-called expert or correct equals? Probably not. Makes you wonder if you purchase toilet paper instead of silver, you might be better off. At least you'd have a commodity that people will always need. Oh, by the way, this man is wrong about interest rates. They are going up, not down. Wrong again. Also, the numbers they produce are fixed, so you can't believe the numbers. Glad I could be of service. Well, Kevin, I actually did correct him on that politely. I did mention that inflation is actually rising month over month for the last. It's probably this week we're going to see it go up again. They're actually forecasting it to be 3.4, which is a 0.2% increase. But in the end, though, overall, it has gone down. There's been some disinflation except for the last 2 months. But anyways, but I digress. All right, Aussie Girl says, we are in recession worldwide regardless of what well-known public and government people say. Yep, I think we're in a world of hurt for sure. No question about that, Aussie Girl. You're right. Yay for Salivates. Thank you. Mark B, the man. Mark B is here. Appreciate it. And let's take a look at the markets one more time here. You guys are great. I appreciate you being here tonight. Look at this, folks. 83.66 is the gold to silver ratio now, as gold is now down only 40 cents. Silver is up 2 cents. Platinum is down 1. Palladium down 3 as we continue to press on. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. There's where it is. And you guys are great. By the way, we are only 20. That's right, only 20 thumbs up away from reaching 200 likes tonight in this live stream. Maybe somebody will press it. That would be cool. All right, let's see here. Let's get back over here and get to some of these other comments. And your Leor, buy the dip, be the dip. There you go, brother. That's right. Jeff Nelson, well said. As we refresh this here, I'm going to get to a few more comments that have made their way across the platform here in the past hour and a half. Yes, indeed. Let's get over here to me and my drone on this video. Again, if you guys have not seen this, many of you have not seen this video. We did a poll earlier, or I asked a question, and most of you have not seen this. I hope you will check this video out and share it if you don't mind. JM Unleashed has been very kind to link it at the very top of this live stream, or in the chat. I'm sorry. There's where it is. And so if you check that out after I'm done here, and then also go check out Rocky Superstar. He's live streaming at 8. But me and my drone, I just don't like my gold in an assay card. I understand that, me and my drone. I kind of don't either in some ways. I wish the assay cards, I wish it was a capsule instead in some way. I love gold bars, but would rather have them in a bar capsule. Yep, that's right. Very good. I get the purpose of an assay. I just don't like the cheap look. Yep, I understand for sure. All right, bars for Robert Person. That's what he prefers. Very cool. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hippie BLS. Very interesting interview. Lots of good information as always. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching. Cheetah Kid says, looks like interest rate stay higher than 2% or higher than 5-6% for many decades. It very well could be. That could be the case for sure. Brian Sona 466 chimes in here and says the following. Every tick higher in inflation will be written off as an anomaly. CPI adjustments will give us a 3.5 read in a 12% environment. Just doesn't even seem possible that PM sector will ever take off anymore. Yeah, it's pretty frustrating, I understand. But we'll see here what happens. Because there's other factors that could come into play too that will move this up. Yeah. We'll see here. 12% environment, that's right. Oh, no worries, no IQ. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know people are busy too, so I certainly get that. But in this case, for that video, the notifications didn't go out. And I don't think it fed in many people's feeds either, their subscription feed. All right. Homestead Aquarius. I love these stories of treasure found. Thanks, Sal. I miss making comments in some of your videos, like the silver video earlier, but I am on each one. By the way, on the subject, if we gotta wait for the gold to go up before silver has a breakout, then I need more gold first and now. How's that? There you go. You are a beast for precious metals content, and I appreciate you and your dedication to the work. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, Homestead Aquarius. Very, very kind of you indeed. All right, let's see here. And we've got Snakebite says, this country is for a world of hurt. People are trying to live the paycheck to paycheck. Yes, indeed. The savings is dwindling down, for sure. Good interview, says Steve C. Thank you, sir. That was a good one. We're glad we were able to do it. And this is from Trash Tube. Says, nothing is going to save the dollar. We are hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt. There's absolutely zero chance for recovery. Just prepare for the new currency. I think there's going to be a reset, maybe revaluation of everything. We'll see here. Thank you, Homestead. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's you. Thank you, brother. Let's see here. Let's move up here. We've got George Marcoux says this. Let me get to it. Let me get over here. That's what he says. More BS. They are selling something. Having some PM isn't a bad idea. However, it's not a catastrophe when silver or gold has a drop. Stop attaching PMs to what a worthless fiat dollar is worth. Why would anyone in the right mind sell an ounce of silver for $50 when the dollar is only worth 30 cents? Yeah, well, it depends on your perspective, right? It depends on what you can get for that $50. That's really the key here. What you can get, what you need to get for that. Very good. All right, very good. Okay, Bob Thompson got the notification of that bar. Very good. All right. Silver to 38. I'm with Sal. There you go. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And El Vampire, love your videos and info. Thank you, El Vampire. Thank you so very much. Homestead Aquarius also says this on the coins or bars video. I appreciate him checking it out. But before we get to that, we just got this pop through the wires here just now from Eric Grimes. Thank you, my friend. Oh, shoot. Crap. Oh, my goodness gracious. I read it, and he said to keep it anonymous. Sorry about that, brother. Oh, man. I hope he's not here to hear that. Dang it. Thank you, brother. Oh, shoot. But you're very, very kind. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so Homestead Aquarius. Dang it. Sorry, but I should have read it all before I did that. I really apologize for that. Okay. Homestead Aquarius says the following here. I love the bars. They are pretty and have an appeal, but all things considered, I prefer coins. Coins that have been used in history are my favorite, but coins of known purity and trustworthiness like the Maples and Buffaloes are my very first choice to stack. Good job, Sal. You covered the subject very well. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. If you did find it useful, I hope you will consider sharing this video. This is one of my better videos, and it's just weird how the algorithm works. Yeah, man, Eric, man, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry, my friend. Big oops on that one. Dang it, but you're very, very kind. All right, let's see here. Let's move past here. We've got a Vault 1953. 8% 40-year mortgage interest payments equals $575,000. Yes, $575,000 over 40 years. Yeah, that's crazy. Now that on what's the original dollar amount though? Vault T, is that $100,000? An original note balance. Captain Obvious. Now we can't be in a recession until the government says so. We've been in a recession most of this year. The government won't admit it. Yes, indeed, that's right. Great video, Sal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Steve C. Appreciate that. And thanks, Sal, as always. Thank you, Joe Cola. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Sal Live Metal. That's right. Exactly. Thank you. All right. Silver Wolverine going back into the archives on this one. Thank you, brother. And we've got Nistire 1504 on this one. They didn't let him keep it. So much for finders keepers. That's right. But could be fortunate that gold could be cursed, seeing as it would have been buried with a body. Yeah, I guess it's true. Could be the case. All right, we'll do this one, then we'll check the markets again as we press forward here. We've got Zephiel. I think his opinion is technically sound, but we do not live in a technically a sound world. That's true. You can see how people's minds have been manipulated in regards to many things already. That's the psychology of the market. You're right. Does anybody remember when the price of a barrel of oil supposedly went negative? That's the insanity of the world we live in. I do remember that. In fact, I remember the specific price. It was negative $38 a barrel. It was crazy. All right, folks. We are now going to check out the results of the poll. We have 237 votes in the poll and only 190 thumbs up in this live stream. It's crazy. But where will silver end up by Friday of this week? 35% say up, 35% say down. It's split between those two camps, and 30% say it's about the same. So that is the results of the poll. We're going to end that now. Crazy. Wow. Thank you guys for participating. Maybe we can get 10 more thumbs up before we go tonight. But I want to make you aware that at 8 o'clock, Rocky Superstar will be live streaming. So I want to leave you now, but I want you all to do this, if you don't mind. Check out the video that JM Unleashed has posted at the very top of this chat window here. Watch that video first. That is the gold coins versus bars video. If you don't mind sharing that video, that's one that I would like to get a lot of views, because it answers a lot of questions that people have. A lot of my videos, their life cycle is usually about 12 to 24 hours, and they just get buried. But this is one I would like to get out there, because I think it's probably one of the most comprehensive coverages of this topic. And there's really not that many videos. There are several videos about this topic, but I go through it in detail. So I hope you will check it out. And thank you very much. Appreciate you guys for being here, each and every one of you. This is the night we do our market watch, and you can see the markets indeed are reacting. And now, at this late hour, before we get out of here, look at this, folks. Whoa, we might have to stick on just for a little bit longer just to analyze what's going on here. Now everything is popping back up in the positive territory again. Gold is now up a dime, $1,919.80. Silver is now 3 cents, $23.04. Platinum has popped up $1 to $901. Crazy, look at that. And palladium is down 3. So we might be starting to see a little turnaround. We have seen this before, where the markets at the late hour, at least by the time we're here, about an hour, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes in, they kind of take another direction. We've seen this happen before. It's crazy. It's crazy, but that's exactly where we are at. The markets are moving a little bit now at this late hour, so we'll see. But I don't want to overlap too much there with Rocky Superstar. But make sure you check this video out, including Terry79. She's got to watch it too and comment on it. So you guys check it out, comment, let me know that you found out about it from the live stream. Thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight, and thank you so much for bringing Jamie over, Ghost in Plain Sight. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. Thanks for the 200 thumbs up. We got there. You guys are amazing. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. I will see you on Tuesday night. We'll be back here. Thanks again. Take care. Have a good evening.